Hi guys, it's Dana. Welcome back today. The first thing I want to do is show you guys a project. Yesterday, well, this will air tomorrow, so day before yesterday, Gail Agostinelli did a video on her channel of these little pockets and tags. And I was so enthralled by them, I made like a ton of them. So I have this pile here. Then I have these that I did. I did these out of some scrap pieces of vellum that I had. These are to go in our Graphic 45 Once Upon a Springtime journal. So I have these two I did out of vellum. They look really good and I decorated them. And because we have two journals, I also did a second set here out of, this was the one page I had left over from the paper collection that I didn't use. So I did pockets, and we need to decorate these, the fronts of these. So we'll do that. I haven't sewn around these ones. I don't think I'm gonna sew around the vellum ones. So these are good, but I need to sew around these. We need to decorate the fronts of those. So what I did was, well, let me back up. What Gail did was she did these out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. She used some coffee dyed, she used some digitals. Well, I didn't have any digitals printed that I wanted to use for these pockets. I also, as you know, haven't gotten around to coffee dyeing, so I'm out of coffee dye paper. So what I did was I took 12 by 12s and kind of altered the formula for cutting a little bit. And what I found out was I could get two sets, so two pockets and two tags out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And I only was left over with a 1" by 12" strip. So that's what I want to show you first. So how to do this, because it's a great way to use up your 12 by 12s. And I'm going to stick these in my stew basket. So I've got about just every kind of color you can think of that I can pull to decorate for journals. So I'm going to stick those in there, and we'll decorate these in a minute. I went ahead and pulled just a piece of paper that I got in all of the stuff that my sister had given me. And this is a basic gray paper. I'm assuming it's from a really long time ago because her stuff is pretty old. Okay, so let's get going here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cut off the branding strip. And I want to decide which way I want my stripes to go on my pocket. So let's see. I think I want my stripes to go vertically on my pocket. So I'm going to turn them. I'm going to turn them this way. So whichever way, if you're using a directional paper, you want to make sure that your direction that you've got it turned sideways, and that will put your direction going the right way for your pocket. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4. So 5 1/4, and then 5 1/4 again. This is so easy. And we have this left over. So it's about, you end up with about an 1.5 1.5 by 12 piece of paper left, which is a great scrap to use for decorating, for all kinds of stuff. So I'm happy to have this as a leftover scrap, but that's all we end up with. Okay, now I'm gonna take both pieces, stack them together just because I want to cut them at the same time, and I'm going to cut these, turn them around in my trimmer, and I'm going to cut these at 8 1/2. two pieces end up being our tags. So we'll set those aside for a minute. And because I'm using cardstock, I'm going to use my scoreboard just to get my, I'm just going to use my little scoreboard instead of pulling my big one out. Okay, so this is just to get the fold up at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is put this in my, I want this to be the top of my pocket because it's got this cool little stripe going across it. So this is going to be the bottom of my pocket. I'm going to score it 1 inch. Okay, same with the other one. I want this to be the top of my pocket, so I'm going to turn around and I'm going to score the bottom of the pocket 1 inch. Okay, so that's just to give us a little help as we fold the bottom up. Put this away. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to fold up the bottom. If you've got just like copy paper weight or a digital that you've printed on copy paper, or even those paper pads that aren't cardstock, they're a little heavier than copy paper, but they're not cardstock, you wouldn't really need to score it. You would just fold up the bottom about 1 inch from the bottom. So that's all we're doing here. Okay. Then we're going to open that back up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to tri-fold it. Okay, so I'm going to pull these in to where they just overlap. So I've got them overlapped by about 1/4 inch, and give those a press. And then I'm going to go back with my bone folder. Okay, I'm going to do that to both of them. We'll just work on both of these at the same time. So again, fold up the bottom about 1 inch, and I scored it just to help myself. Then pull the sides in to where they overlap by, about 1/4 inch or so. Okay, just like that. Really easy. Okay. Now we're going to take our scissors, we're going to open this back up, and here in the center, I'm going to come up closer to the camera so you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to cut in at an angle, just like that, up to where these score lines meet. Then I'm going to come in just a little bit over, maybe 1/8 inch above my score line, and I'm going to cut that out. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So cut in at an angle, and then about 1/8 inch or so above the score line, cut this piece out. There we go, just like that. So that's what we have, okay? All right, so let me do the other one here. These are so easy, guys, but they make a great pocket and tag, and it's such a way. I used up, oh gosh, I don't even know how many pieces of paper. I did about probably 12 sets, so I used up like 12 pieces of my 12 by 12 paper and got a ton of pockets out of them, and tags that match. Okay, so now that we've got them trimmed, what I'm going to do is grab my little circle punch, and I'm just going to I'm going to punch a thumb hole out of the top of my pocket. Okay. And because I ink, I'm going to go ahead and ink the top edge of my pocket, just because it's harder to get to that once we glue it all together. So I'll just ink that part now on both of them. Okay. Okay, grab my glue. I'm using Art Glitter Glue, whatever your favorite adhesive is. Okay, and I'm going to glue on the edge of this. First, let me make sure these are folding okay. Yep. Okay, I'm going to glue onto the edge of this piece, and then on the edge of this piece. It's the best way to glue it. And glue those down. And while I'm holding that, I'm just going to glue right here on the edges of the flap. That's really all you need. These were great. Now Gail, and there's our pocket. Now Gail said that she got this actually from Wendy over at Wendy's Journal Adventures, but that she couldn't find the original video. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and link Gail's video that she did. I'm gonna link that down below in the description box so you can go check that out, because she's got the instructions on using an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And like I said, I really wanted to use 12 by 12s because I've got more of those than anything else. So, and that's it. That's all there is for the gluing. And we have our two pockets. So I'm going to ink them. And then I sewed around mine. Gail sewed around hers too. Now I will say, if you want a roomier pocket, okay, these are super roomy. You could definitely fit something else in here. There's a ton of room in here. And, oh, I need to trim this. It's kind of hanging off a little here. If you want a roomier pocket, it's best to not sew around the edge. Now, let me just pull one here that I've sewn just to show you. When you sew around the edges of the pocket, it does flatten the pocket out. Okay, so you can see the difference here. Let me pull this one. These aren't sewn around. So you can see the difference in how much room you have. Because when you sew them, it kind of flattens them out and they don't bow open like that. But I can certainly put like a second thing in here. I mean, easily. So it depends on just kind of what look you're going for. All right, so let's continue inking. Let me ink my other pocket here. And I just kind of pinch the sides to be able to get that back edge of the pocket. So I just thought that was great way to use up 12 by 12s. I was glad I kind of put the thought into it just because I didn't have any 8.5 by 11s that I wanted to use. So I was glad that I kind of put the thought into it to kind of figure out what I wanted to do there as far as using up a 12 by 12. Okay, so let's cut our tag shape here. I'm going to use this as a guide here. See, I want that at the top. This tag is a little taller. Okay. There we go. Put this back in its little pocket. I'll ink these tags up just so I have them ready to go. And then I'll put them over on my sewing table and I'll sew around them. That paper is super cute. Those are very spring colored stripes. So these will be good for one of my spring journals that I've got coming up. How are you guys doing today? Hope everybody's doing okay. Not a whole lot going on around here. My daughter texted me earlier today wanting to know what I wanted for Mother's Day dinner. Her and the boys are coming over, and As you know, I have 2 daughters that live with me, and then my oldest daughter and both my sons live away from home. So they're all coming over for Mother's Day. So I'm very excited. They're going to be cooking me dinner, and it'll be fun. I love spending time. They're my favorite people in the whole entire world. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to have them coming over on Sunday. Okay, so there we go. There's just like that. I mean, it's so quick. So we have our pockets and tags. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set these over on my sewing machine, and I'll sew around the tags and the pockets. All right. So these are for our Once Upon a Springtime journals. Here they are. So we have those going. I still have not decided what I want to do with this cover. These are covers just to refresh our memories that I did out of Amazon envelopes, padded Amazon envelopes. They're using the Graphic 45 Once Upon a Springtime paper collection. This one has one of my, I crocheted this doily, so it's got that on the cover, and I just love how that looks. It's so nice, and I just love the sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Come up closer. You can hear the sound that that Amazon envelope makes. I just love that. Okay, so let's set these aside. I want to decorate these 2 pockets so that I can, and the tags, so that I can have these ready for those journals. So what I did was, I pulled out, I have the chipboard pieces, and I think maybe want to use, I haven't used any of the chipboard pieces. I did on the vellum. I used the little buttons on those vellum pockets. They turned out really cute. So let's see if there's anything we want to use here for, I want to put some book page or something down. These are just so cute. I'm wondering if I don't really want to lose all these little fairies. These are, let me show you these up close. These are all little fairies in these stamps. So I don't know if I want to cover any of those up. Maybe we can put something small like in the corner or something. This one's really cute. It says Dream. See how that looks. Yeah, that looks cute. I don't think I'll punch the hole out in the top because I think it'll look weird if I do that. So I'm gonna just ink the edges and see if we can just put this down. I just don't want to, the fairies are just so cute on those stamps. So if I do that, I just cover up a couple down here at the bottom. And then there's some little journaling lines there in case you want to write the date or something. Let's see what else we have. These chipboard pieces are so dimensional. They're so cute. Let's look at the stickers. Oh, that's cute. She's cute too. Maybe I'll use the stickers. I really like this one. And I really like this pink here, but I want to put a little book page behind them. I just feel like they're going to be floating on the page if I don't put something down. So let me grab a piece of paper here out of my Jane Austen book. Let me find a good one that's got a lot of writing on it without a lot of dialogue. Oh, here we go. This one will be good. Okay, grab my tear ruler. Just take off the edge here. This edge and the top. Okay. Okay, let's see. How big are our stickers? Okay, we're not going to use this one. every time I pick up that sheet of chipboard, one of the chipboard pieces falls out. Okay, they're not very big, so I'm thinking just a little bit right here in the corner. Or maybe this corner. So I'm thinking, go ahead and just tear a little bit off here. Yeah, and we'll just kind of tear it kind of at an angle, kind of like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. When I'm putting like stickers or something like that on there, I like to be able to, I'm gonna just kind of wrinkle this up a little and just run my ink dauber over it. That way it gives it a little bit of ink, a little bit of texture. Okay. So let's go ahead and glue that down right there in the corner. I like to put something under those stickers. If you don't, well, at least for me, it just feels like they're kind of floating, like on the page, like nothing's anchoring them down. Okay, let's get our little sticker here. Yeah, that's cute. We'll just give that a little bit of ink, and we'll put her on there. She's so pretty. Just like, let's see. Make sure she's right side up. There, and now she feels a little more anchored. Let's see if we can find maybe like a number or something like that. Let me find my numbers. Here they are. These are from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Let's see what we can find in here that's small. Need something small. Maybe like right there in the corner, yeah. I'm thinking maybe even a butterfly too. Let's see. Maybe up there. Let's just see. I may not use it. Let me just pull my butterflies here if I can find them. Here they are. These are just butterflies I made with my butterfly punch. Here's a pretty pink one. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's put that down. Right there. And I'll still be able to sew. I've left room enough to go right around the edges. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. Really cute. I like that. Okay, now I've covered up my tags. We'll do the tags after. Okay. Oh, let me grab a drink. My throat is dry. Okay. Let's grab our book page. We'll just take off the, oh, actually it's going this way, so let's just take off the edge. I don't mind that these are going to be similar because they'll be going in 2 different journals. So I think I might want this a little smaller. All right. So we'll go ahead and kind of tear this at an angle. Ink this. we'll grab that other sticker that I saw. That was so pretty. Maybe I'll sit and look and see. Okay, and I'm just like I'm crumbling this up and I'm just running my ink dauber sponge over the tops of them, and it just gives it a little more dimension, a little more character. There. Okay, let's glue that down. Sorry, there's a fly buzzing around here. Ugh, driving me nuts. Okay. Let's see if we have another, like one with a fairy on it. The one that I was going to use doesn't have a fairy on it. Let's see. It's just got this pretty little book. Let's see, where's my other sticker sheet? There is two of them. Here it is. Let's see. So I'm going to use this one. She's pretty, but I think she's going to blend in. Let's see. This one's cute. Let's just see size-wise. I don't know. Oh, she's really pretty. I can't decide. Okay, well. She's kind of small though. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and use what I was originally gonna use. Oh gosh. No, I'm not, because I gotta poke out every single one of those little things. Okay. All right, let's decide what we're doing here because I'm taking up way too much time. Let's use this one. And I'm gonna cut the top off. She's really pretty. So I'm gonna cut the top off so that it's in the right shape. And that's not gonna touch her if I do that, so there we go. And we'll ink around her. We'll put her on right here. She's really pretty. Oh, and I put it on crooked. There we go. Okay, let's choose a number because I liked how that looked. Set this aside. Let's see. I've got a blue one, but that's pretty big. Oh, there's this. That's kind of big too. I wish I had a blue one that wasn't so big. Okay, let's do this. I don't know if I have like a, put that there. We can put like a butterfly like right here. I don't think I have any like teal blue or anything like that. Here's this pink one, that would be pretty. Let's do that. Let's figure out a space for it though. I'm thinking like right there. So we'll just have kind of like a cluster in the corner. Kind of like there. Get some ink in there to knock back some of that white. All right, so there's our second pocket. That's both of our pockets. Really cute. Okay, see what we have for our tags here. I wonder if I have any images that I fussy cut out that might look good on there. Let's look and see what we have left. I don't have a ton left. No. Okay, so you know what? I have these. I have bigger ones in there. Let's look in there. There was a page of like journaling cards that was just green and see what we have that's vertical. Oh look, I stuck my ephemera in here. That doesn't go in there. Will these fit? They're a little bigger than I would like. Although that's kind of nice. It takes up the whole tag. Okay, let's use those. I like that. And when I go to sew around these, I will probably sew around that image too. Now all my stuff is already inked, so we'll just put this here. I feel like we need something up there. Oh, I know what we can put there. Okay, let's glue these down. Okay. I'm gonna kind of put these down here like this. Oh my gosh, that fly. Sorry about that. I feel like I apologize for the flies in every video. Okay. So the sticker sheet has these like border strips right here. And I think that they would be pretty right here. So, they even have this that says Once Upon a Springtime, but I don't, let's use the blue. I'm gonna grab that off here. So I'm just gonna lay this right across here. I'm actually gonna cut it and then ink it and then put it on. Let's see how much we need. So I can cut it about right here. I'm gonna just kind of leave this stuck on my finger while I do this. I don't wanna lay that down anywhere. Okay. I'm going to put a little glue on this just so that I know that it stays. Just one little line of glue. And I'm gonna set this like right here. And we'll come back to it and trim that hair in just a second. Let me just get this off my finger here. I'm gonna put this part back on my sticker sheet. I'm sure we'll have stuff that we can use that on later, like the edge of a journaling page in the journal or anything like that. Put some glue on here. Cute, really cute. I like that. Okay, let's cut this off. And then ink the sides of that. Oh, I like that, very cute. And that kind of sticks out the top. Very cute, very, very cute. Okay. This one looks a little crooked. I'm gonna go with it though. If I move it now, I'm gonna end up with like glue spots and stuff. All right, so let me hold these up so you can see them. The other one is the exact same. I'll just go in here. I'm gonna sew around them. So now, just from that one little video of Gail's, I've got, so we'll put 2 of them in one journal and 2 of them in the other journal. Very cute, right? Well, I hope you guys liked this. Very, very cute pockets. Thank you, Gail, for your inspiration. I hope it helped you guys with couple ideas of what you can do to make some cute little pockets and tags with your 12 by 12 paper. And I think we're ready to go through our ephemera and start adding our pockets and stuff like that to our journals. I'm excited to get these finished. So there they are, really pretty. And we'll start putting those together in our next video. We still have our little ephemera that's still sitting up here that we haven't done yet. So, okay guys, as always, I hope you have a great day. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.